Welcome to Skinny TV on YouTube once again. Latest and latest updates coming in from the camp of Black Stars team, Black Stars players, Ghana Football Association, and some few other quick updates we need to know ahead of our game against Chad. Currently, as of the time I'm making this video, the players as well as the team officials, they are in flights to N'Djamena, that is Chad, ahead of the game on Thursday. Don't forget, Thursday it is 1 p.m. Chad versus Ghana, and I'll bring you guys more details as to where we can watch the game and more. So stay with me for all the updates. Now, after I served you guys with the players' departure videos, many were asking, Paintsil, where is he? There's one other player that was also not spotted. I'll talk about them in this particular update and the players who also joined the team to Chad. Then we will check out Black Stars budgets for the World Cup qualifiers. This time around, it is out before the games, and I think it is so interesting. If you look at how some of the amount has been slashed by 50% and others have been removed totally, and I actually agree with it. I'll tell you the details. The minister has spoken as to why some of the proposed amounts were taken off and why others were also accepted. Let's check out the full one. In fact, you have to watch this video. Watch till the end to get to know what actually was in this budget and the full details. Let's talk about it. If you have joined me, you know what to do. Please like the video first, subscribe, put us on post notification because you have a lot of amazing updates coming your way. And after watching the video, do share the link so that others will also come here and enjoy some more latest. You have been doing well of late. I've seen the likes coming and I've seen a lot of people also joining us. So please, if you are new, subscribe. We have about 70-80% who watch the videos without subscribing. Why are you doing that? Please subscribe. Let's grow together. Thank you guys. Let me quickly run you through the players who traveled today with the Black Stars team. So I'll just put the squad here and confirm, or I'll just be mentioning them and I'll roll out their departure videos. So we spotted Lawrence Atizigi. I'm going according to the call-up 24 players who were called by Coach Tuado. Lawrence Atizigi was spotted in the Black Stars team traveling today, and that is also a good one for the Black Stars goalkeeper. Joseph Tete Annan, he actually arrived on the first day when the team actually started camping. So Joseph Annan, St. Patrick's, he's in camp. Benjamin Asare is also in camp. For him, he was the first player to report because basically he was in Ghana. So he traveled with the Black Stars team. Gideon Mensah arrived the first day. He's also part of the team. Derek Arthur Cohn reported yesterday evening, and I brought you guys his arrival. He's also part of the team. Mohamed Salisu, basically he arrived yesterday night, and today he was part of the second training session in Ghana, and he traveled with the team. Jerome Opokwa arrived yesterday. He trained today. He is part of the team. Alexander Djiku, we did not see him today. According to reports I'm gathering, Alexander Djiku is currently in Russia ahead of the move to Spartak Moscow. Yesterday I brought you guys an update that Spartak Moscow, we also have Fiorentina, Braga, and one more other club, Besiktas. They were all talking to the club, Fenerbahce, to sign a player. But currently, I understand he's in Russia ahead of the move to Spartak Moscow. So currently, he's not part of the Black Star squad, and it is unlikely that he's going to play against Chad. I don't know whether he will come and play against Mali, but I believe he's communicated it to the technical team, so definitely they will make provision for that. So that is what we have as of now. Or when the team were traveling from Ghana, Alexander Djiku was not part of the squad. Jonas Ajete plays for FC Basel. He is part of the team. He's been here from day one. Tariq Lamptey is also part of the team. He joined yesterday evening. Caleb Irenchi, we spotted him this morning. He trained with the team. So Caleb, FC Nordjylland player, is also part of the Black Stars team. Elisha Owusu arrived the first day. He's part. Mohamed Kudus, he arrived yesterday night, and Kudus is also part of the team. He trained this morning with the Black Stars team. Ibrahim Osman, he is also part of the team. He trained today. Ibrahim Sulemana, he is part of the team. He has trained all the 2 days. Thomas Partey arrived this morning, and I brought you guys the update on this channel. He trained, and he also traveled with the Black Stars team. Abdul Saleh Samet arrived yesterday night, and today he trained with the team and traveled with them. Antoine Selam Semenyo has been here, and he also traveled with the team. Kamaldeen Sulemana traveled with the team. He trained. Joseph Paintsil, he is the player whom we do not have the update about. I don't know whether Jose Paintsil will be joining the team in Chad, but what I know is, as of today, we did not spot him in the Black Stars team. Paintsil played the last game on the 31st of August 2025. That is about, basically, I would say 3 days ago. 31st August, 9 p.m. was when he played the last game for LA Galaxy. And I think he even scored a goal. Did very well, but I don't know why he's not yet part of the team. I believe there will be tangible reason. Maybe he will meet them in Chad, or maybe he will meet them after the Chad game. I cannot really speak to that. The GFA is here to give us updates as to why Jose Paintsil is not part of the team now. But for what I know is he's not part of the Black Stars team. I don't personally think he has issues, because after the call-up, he posted it on his official Instagram page. If the player was not happy to come, I think he will make it known to the coach that I will not come. So I feel there will be genuine reason as to why Jose Paintsil is not in the Black Stars squad as of now. That is what I will say on that. Because if the player is not happy after the squad, he will not come and post on his socials or something like that. I think there will be genuine reason as to why Jose Paintsil was yet to join the team as of the time they traveled to Chad. Jordan Ayew, captain, he's been with the team. Jerry Afriye is also part of the team. Christopher Bonsuba was part. Then Iñaki Williams was also part. So 22 players actually traveled today from Ghana to N'Djamena, Chad, to go and play on Thursday. As I said, maybe Djiku as well as Paintsil might meet them there, or they will meet the team when they return. We have to just wait. And also the GFA, they are yet to release official, I would say information about the two players' exclusion as of now. So we will have to be patient and get a feedback. Then we will also bring it to you guys on this channel. So those who were asking which players traveled, I've taken enough time to also break it down for you. Thank you guys for also, watching. Now, let's talk about Black Stars budgets. I understand a budget of $2 million were sent to the Ministry of Youth and Sports, and out of the $2 million, $1.2 million has been agreed or approved. And this is the breakdown. I will let you guys watch the video, but before then, $300,000 was the budget for charter flights. So the players coming here, as well as flights to Chad and the others. $300,000 was the budget. Out of that, it was approved. $150 per diem for the 26 players was the budget, and they approved it. $150 per diem for the 26 players. Per diem, $200 for 27 officials was also approved for them as well. $250 accommodation in Chad, players and officials, was also approved, $250. Then incidental expenses, $60,000. Incidental expenses. Later on, the minister will explain as to something that might happen that they might not actually plan for. But that one, they reduced it to $20,000. Instead of the proposed or the budgeted $60,000, they reduced it to $20,000. Meals in Chad, what they will eat, they maintained it $80. Then $10,000 for bonuses for players was the budget. Now, out of the estimated budget, they approved $5,000 for the players. So if they qualify, I understand that is where they are going to pay the rest. We will listen to the Minister for Sports and Recreation, Honorable Kofi Eddie Adams. $20,000 bonuses for head coach was also proposed or budgeted for, and the ministry approved $10,000. So $5,000 for players bonuses, then $10,000 for the head coach. Assistant coach, they also proposed $10,000, and the ministry slashed it 50% to $5,000. So that is that. Now, another one here, $10,000 for team officials. That was the budget, but the ministry cancelled it. No team official bonus. They cancelled that one. 10,000 bonuses for team doctor, physio, video analyst, psychologist. They also reduced that one to $4,000. Then bonuses for kids officer, media, Mazua, welfare, it was $8,000. They said no. 50%, so 4,000 was given to them. So this is the breakdown, and I will talk a little bit about it. But before then, let's listen to the minister as he explained every detail about the budgets as well as the ones that have been approved. Let's please listen to it. After that, I'll talk a little bit about this.
The coach or the coaches and the technical team members, including the physician, the physiotherapists, the physical trainers, the masseur, the kids officers, video analysts, all those persons are also paid winning bonuses, but they are all paid half of what has been agreed for the qualifiers. We agreed that we give them half. You will not be paid full. When we ultimately qualifies, the remaining 50% can then be given you. If we don't, you forfeit the remaining 50%. The interest and other items have also been drastically reduced. Supervise the team. Let the team qualify for the tournament. And when it does, you will be rewarded appropriately. So the management, the 6-7 management team members are no longer part of those who take the winning bonus. That is completely off. Of course, travel tickets. About 95% or more of your national team players are applying their trade abroad. And so you will have to move them from wherever they are to base, which is Accra. So you have to secure tickets for them to travel from wherever they are to Accra, and also to return on an agreed date back to where they are. So we spend on tickets to bring the players to Accra and back to their base. We also spend on tickets or flights from Accra to wherever they are going to play their game. Like, for example, in this case, we flew them to Accra. They spent some days here in trade, and this afternoon they left to Chad, where they will be playing. So you would have to transport them to that place also and transport them back. So we spend on tickets, transport. We also spend on accommodation. When they come, they don't stay in their homes, individual homes. They have to stay in a hotel, they have to be camped. So we spend on accommodation. We also, of course, spend on meals because they must be fed whilst they are there. There is a component of internal transportation because they move from their hotels to the training camp and to any other place that they have to take them. So there's a component of internal transportation. Then they are also paid per diem. They are also paid per diem. The players and the officials are paid per diem for each day that they stay in camp. Then we have what we call incidental expenses or an imprest, which is accountable. Then medicals. You know, when they are playing, you sometimes have a situation where a player will fall as a result of an injury, and you see the officials rushing, they apply some things to relieve of pain. All these are purchased. There are times they get sick, they are also human in camp, and they have to be attended to. So there's medical, all kinds of medications that is allowed that will not put a player into the category of doping. Is also purchased. So we spend on medical. Then, of course, sometimes facilities that you use for training, you pay, unless we are in Ghana here. If you go to any other country, the pitch you use for training is not for free, we pay. Then we have bonuses, the almighty bonus payment for the winners. We also spend on that. If we are hosting, if we are the host country, like we're going to do against Mali or like we did against Chad, we also have some other expenses to incur. Per the CAF rules and the rest and World Cup qualifier. You, the host, you are responsible for the flight tickets of the officials who are coming to officiate the game. So you have to also buy the tickets of these officials. You are responsible for their accommodation. You are responsible for their ground transport. You are responsible for what they describe as their indemnity. These are things that are responsibility of the home team or the home country. So we are responsible for all these. Then, of course, we are also responsible for the visiting team transport. You are supposed to provide them a bus and then also a mini, a four-wheel drive and a saloon, so as their officials can also use that whilst the team use the bus. You are responsible for all these. So these are the areas. Also, the medical expenses, as I've said, is $10,000. Per diem for players is $150 per day. So the players take 150. The technical officials take 200. Incidental expenses is $20,000. Bonus for players is $5,000. So if they win, or let me say when they win, because that is the position of the minister and all of us here. When they win, we will give them $5,000. The head coach takes $10,000. The assistant coaches take $5,000. The other category of technical officials have $4,000, and that's all. So when you add all these, you multiply it by the numbers in each level. That's where you have the $856,890 for the Ghana-Chad game. The chunk of the bill here is because of the original tickets of what? From their base to Accra and back to their base, and then also the chartering of what? The aircraft. The air tickets alone was $168,000 for what has been approved here from their base, from wherever they are to Accra and back to where they are, is $168,000. And the flight that has been, the charter flight from here, there, and back is $300,000 here. So in all, $468,000 of the 856 goes into just tickets and then travel arrangements.
So that is it coming in from Honorable Kofi Idi Adams on the Black Stars budget. Now, let me talk about what I want to talk about on this particular budget. So interesting. See, the sports ministry, they scrapped off $5,000 for fuel. Yes, they scrapped. In fact, 3 Sports posted this. Sports ministry scraps $5,000 for fuel for bus. That is internal transportation proposed by GFA for Chad World Cup qualifier. In fact, this is where I have big issue. For your information, if maybe you don't know, the GFA, they have partnered with Goil Ghana. Goil, they have partnered with them that they are going to give them fuel. So they have fuel vouchers that they will go there to receive free fuel. Now, why would you actually include it in the budget? $5,000. That is about, we are talking about somewhere 55,000 Ghana cedis to 60,000 Ghana cedis. It is not small money. If you give me that money right now. See, and that was budgeted for it. They removed it outrightly because if you look at Black Stars players, the kits that they wear, you will see that, on their shoulder here. Yes, you will just see that, on the arm, shoulder arm, this area, you will see gold over there. They've written gold there. tells you that they are giving a sponsorship, so it is free. They give them free football. So why would you actually add it to this particular budget? I don't get it personally, but it is what it is. So I think slashing down some amounts makes sense. Personally, that's what I feel, because if you look at the bonuses for officials, they were about to take $10,000, even the same as the players. They budgeted 10,000 for players and 10,000 for officials. This is where some players were having issues. Why will I go and play the match, then we win, and I take the same bonus as you, the official? The management team, basically, those who follow the team, officials, they follow them. So in this case, we have about 27 officials, and you are giving each $10,000. That was the budget. But the ministry cancelled it. Maybe they should have given them some $2,000 B or $3,000. I think that would be cool. But they removed it because they don't see the need to give officials, team officials, that you will name a lot of, ESCO members. They will just follow the team, then go and take 10,000. That is what has happened previously before. But this time around, the minister or the ministry, I think they've done so well. Personally, maybe they should have given them some $1,000 or something. But, I think this is good. They were able to slash down some few ones. It is $1.2. And this is also the quick breakdown. Let me check it here for you guys. Okay, $841,290 for the away game. That is Chad game. $841,290 for the Chad game. Then we come home and we will spend $463,600 for the Mali game. So that is that. What is your thought on the budget? What is your thought on the proposed one and the approved one? Can you let me know it in the comment box? And let me give some shout outs, quick ones before I go. Shout out is very important. Michael, a champion, thank you. I appreciate you a lot. I've seen Clutch Zone. Thank you, Clutch Zone. You are also doing well. Bonaba Kabiru, you are here. Vincent Ofori is here. Stefan DK, you are here. Apeku Abednego, thank you. Ofochu Prosper Dotmore, I salute you. 247 Jaleo. Fiako Courage. Ma Abi, thank you. Akwesi Boatin, you also here on this channel. Gideon Akagbo is here. Michael Champon, Ima 8485. Esunga Isa, Alasana Brantier. Gale Jane for Richard. Mame Ajwa, thank you. Then I have who again? Akwabwa, Doku Kadija, Sergeant. I have a lot of the comments that will be coming through. I'll bring you more in the subsequent updates. But don't forget to always like the video for me, subscribe, put on the bell for more updates on this channel. This was Kenny TV, and of course, we shall meet later.